Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris from Little Baby Studios, the home of the Brix. I'm with my boys, Brigante and TFlasha tonight.
What's going on? It's TFlasha in the building. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.
Highly anticipated. Everybody wants to hear Flash talking shit.
Ah, come on, man. Like, yeah, we're going to get something out of you tonight.
This is really an intervention, though. Flash, how long you been smoking for? No, I'm playing.
Man,
He's like, I don't even
man,
smoke.
look, man. I am drug free.
Do they know you've been smoking that much every day?
Man,
he's like, chill out.
look for the audience. I have never smoked anything.
What's up?
Selling TFlasha piss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? all the people who want to get jobs.
Hey, I'm that dude. Y'all want to pass a test? I'm that dude. You ain't even got to worry about it.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, fam. How long have we been working together for? Like 10 years now?
Yeah, it's been about 10 years, man. My boy Track Majors had moved to Houston, and you know, Jay McCall was like, go to Chris, and I was like, the white boy, like you want me to go to the little white kid? And he was like, I promise you, and he wasn't lying. He was not lying. So
yeah, man, I've been there. I've been for the culture. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he been there. Yeah, he been there since he was a little scrag. He looked like Shaggy back in the day.
Man, I think Flash met me when I still had fades. I don't know.
He had the little fade.
Yeah, I had short hair, man, back in the day. Man, Jay McCall, man, shout out to that boy too. Very inspiring music that boy makes. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
One of the hardest ones that I've ever met and shit. Only makes sense that you would come with him. You know what I'm saying? Lyricist with lyricist type shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you put it that way, I don't really like that word.
What, lyricist?
No.
Why not?
What do you call it?
I mean, everybody's technically a lyricist if you look up the definition. It's a songwriter.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Man.
That's how much of a lyricist he is. He be looking up his words.
Man,
in the dictionary.
because you know, one of my favorite artists is Gucci Mane. You know, a lot. And of course, yeah, exactly. So a lot of people be like, "Man, you listen to Gucci Mane? He suck." And I'm like, Gucci Mane is a talented songwriter, and he ain't no lyricist. And I'm like, go look up the definition. It says songwriter, and Gucci Mane writes a lot of songs.
Yeah,
so by definition, I'm just saying. But yeah, I don't like that term. I think people tend to overvalue it.
Hell yeah.
And it takes away from their work.
I feel that. Man, you got tripped out by Gucci, man. That's pretty crazy too. But when he told me his favorite artist was Drake, I was like, what the?
That boy wild as hell. He wild as hell for that.
Hey, he likes Drake, man. Listen to his music now after I say that, and y'all gonna be like, oh, okay.
He sound Drake-ish. Drake sound like me.
What's really going on?
T-Flash back up in this thing. I'm ready.
Hey, so what name you really going by, fam? Because every week you text me a different name.
Well, you know, usually when Locke posts one of y'all Brix videos and there's one of y'all new artists or somebody that be up there, I just usually take y'all last name and put my name.
And he hit me up. He Flash Brigante. You know,
I've been a part of PIE since like 2007. They just don't know it.
Y'all watch out. You gonna have a new clique member just up there.
Flash Brigante. You already know.
Brigante.
Well, he did.
T-Flash Montana.
Rose Flash.
Yeah, I'm all there. Yeah, Rose Flash. I'm everybody. You drop a video, I'm 9 out of 10 times I'm gonna take your name and
he gonna run with it.
I'm gonna run with it.
He'll run it by me first. You know what I'm saying? TFlasha loves money.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. I ain't gonna even cap. I sent that shit to Locke and he died.
That shit was hilarious.
That shit was funny.
What you got in the works?
Man, I got like 5-6 projects that I just need to release.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I got a project called Voltron that's coming out with Von Doom, TPT, Potentai. These are more of older cats who are a pillar of the Austin hip hop scene. Mm-hmm. They've done a lot of work. Definitely put a lot of people into places that you know, without them, that they wouldn't be able to have a place to work. You know,
yeah,
a lot of people that Locke, you know, also work with. And
yeah, like shout out Von Doom, shout out TBT.
Yeah, so so basically I had a health crisis like a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
so I had to fall back.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about it?
Hell yeah,
I mean,
we should talk about it a little bit.
I mean, we
man.
could talk about it, but you know, people
Tap
get
in, baby.
people get up
Tap
here and
in.
be capping. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't really like to.
yeah.
I don't really like to.
Well, then
I-
don't
I-
share.
you got-
Don't cap.
Hey,
That's all.
50 Cent and
You know what I'm saying? Folks,
Times.
folks go to the hospital and be like, "Y'all pray for me." And hold the camera up, and I'm like, man, put that goddamn camera phone down. You ain't that sick. You know what I'm saying?
Taking a picture.
You ain't that goddamn sick. If you can sit here and do this, y'all pray for me. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, if you got strength enough to hold your shit and go to the restroom while you in the hospital, don't even let people know you in the hospital. I was in a coma for 12 days, didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Here's the funny thing. When I wake up, my cousin is there, and I said, what the fuck happened? She said, you was doing a show with Tom Brigante. I was like, what the fuck was I doing a show with Tom Brigante? It was another Tone, but I guess she thought it was Tone. Yeah, she was like, Tone cute. I was like, I said, I'm not trying to wake up to hear that shit. But yeah, I had a health scare, man, and I had to do rehab and shit, and learn how to do a bunch of shit all over again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Walk.
Man, yeah, that was
Talk,
just crazy,
eat.
right?
What was it though? I mean,
So I had what they called walking pneumonia, but they had ran a test and came to find out that I was extremely allergic to mold. So I was doing like some night work at a club, and that shit must have caught up to me, and I just woke up and shit was real weird.
you said 12 days.
12 days.
Damn, bro.
And hit a thing. So I wake up, and I can't move and I can't do shit, and then I start feeling sorry for myself and shit. But then when I finally was able to like pick up my phone, I seen that the singer Al B. Sure was in a coma for 2 months. So I was like, 12 days ain't shit compared to 60. So I got off whatever bullshit I was on, and
I mean, like, when you're down, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you just don't, you're only human, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that shit will catch up to you.
Yeah.
Even you could be just regular right now, bro. And sometimes life will hit you.
Yeah, that's what definitely happened, and it definitely made me look at life a different way, and just try to take care of myself, because
Health as well.
yeah, health is wealth, and a lot of times we running on E and don't even know it. So sit your ass down, put the drink down every now and again. If you got vices, chill out on them every now and again, and take your ass to the doctor, because boy,
Yeah. Man, I want to talk about your experience in the coma. So,
man,
what was going on in your head?
bruh, if y'all look,
He was doing a show with Tom Brigante.
like if y'all know when y'all have bad
Flash
dreams,
Brigante, you know what I'm saying?
you have bad dreams and you wake up and you say, "What the fuck happened?" Bro, it was just reoccurring bad dreams. I couldn't wake up.
Yeah.
I couldn't wake. Every time something spiraled out of control, I was still asleep, bro.
Didn't you feel like you were still in your regular day-to-day life?
Yeah,
and
I
going
was
to work and
working.
shit?
I
Yeah.
got pulled over by the cops. All kind of stupid shit that didn't alarm me that something was wrong. It wasn't until towards the end, before I woke up, that my mom was kind of telling me like, "Hey, man, you trapped. You ain't really doing what you think you're doing." Like I was living every day to life.
That sounds like a shroom trip. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Man, that's that fentanyl, because when they put you under, they put you on that fentanyl. So that's probably what it was, bro. I was bugging. Even when I woke up, I was fucking hallucinating for like 3 days.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
Man, he worked for 2 weeks, bro, in his head, and didn't get paid for shit.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Got paid by fucking being a talking head for another
Cold blooded. Hey, woke up to a bill. Like,
facts.
Yeah.
Luckily, I had good insurance, because they was like, your insurance is gonna take care of you. That's what one of the nurses said.
Oh yeah.
I was like, bet. I was bet.
Hey, just a modern hood shit.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying? Yes,
I
sir.
ain't have to worry about shit. So I was good, man.
Nah,
But
that's cool though, man. You know
And
what
then
I'm saying?
when he first got out of it, he came and told me and shit. I was like, damn, bro.
this motherfucker didn't even check up on me, man. Shit,
I had seen you right before it happened, so I did
exactly. It was literally I came to this motherfucking studio, and then 3 days later I was dead.
And I did not, and it didn't happen here. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing from here, man. But we were in the studio working shit. I was like, bet I'll catch you next time. Usually I hear from him like every 2 or 3 months. 3 months later, he hits me up. He's like, hey, I'm trying to get in the studio. He comes in. He's like, I almost died, right? And I was like, what the fuck? He goes, yeah, I was in a coma. I was like, you didn't post nothing, say nothing? He's like, nah, not really.
He was in a coma.
Yeah. I mean, even when I woke up, I don't really like people in my business like that. You know,
Nah,
so the people who knew I had to get on somebody that I knew because I kind of felt like, I was like, man, don't post shit. You know,
Yeah. Man, that shit caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, damn, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I ain't that type of person.
And then I asked him, I was like, hey, bro, you gonna start making a lot of music about that shit? And he's like, no. And then he had a song where he's like, I woke up and rewoke. He's like, dead and back alive. You know,
yeah, you know, you get it off your chest. It was my first song back, but after that, I don't need to talk about that shit.
Hey, you know what, bro? Like, some shit happened to me too. You know what I'm saying? I passed away and I came back. You know what I'm saying? And I really never even talked about it.
Yeah, it's just,
it's just something you don't want to remember type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for me in my situation, it was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see nothing.
No, you don't see shit. It's black.
Yeah, man. So it was like, yeah, man. Just leave it alone. Leave that shit where it was. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Nah, but man, you know, health is wealth, man. I'm glad you got out of it, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad to still be here, man.
You the second coma person on the podcast, man.
Our first one was Kid
Jones, man.
Yeah.
That nigga was in a coma for 3 hours. Talk about almost, but motherfucker, that's anesthesia. That shit just didn't wear off yet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fucking flash,
that coma shit, bro. That shit's wild.
Like, don't talk about nobody's struggles. Like, you right. You know what I'm saying? At the outpatient facility, they like, yeah, he'll be up in a few hours.
They already timed it.
Yeah. He'll be up. That laughing gas hit your ass though. Sometimes it takes.
Man, I've had that shit before. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Never had that.
Man, yeah, I had a surgery one time and I woke up and my pops picked me up from the hospital and shit. And when I got to the crib, he was like, yeah, you were saying some crazy stuff.
he almost thought that he was like, man, I might have to put this motherfucker out of my house. Shit he was saying.
Like, damn,
you almost didn't make it home. That's what he was like.
Hey, my son's a little nasty motherfucker. Nah, I'll be watching them. You know, when them people get their teeth taken out and shit.
They talking
crazy fucking funny as hell, bro.
Yeah, that shit wild.
That shit is funny, bro.
Yeah, that shit do the people different. You know what I'm saying? My girl's like real, like emotional. So whenever she she take medicine, she out of there, like just crying.
Yeah.
So you know they wheeling her out in a wheelchair from getting some teeth out, and she was just like, I don't know. I was like,
I gotta hear this
like,
shit.
where's your mama at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to do this shit.
Man, I'm not really big into anime, but I know Tone likes some, and I know you're big into it. So what's some of your favorite
What you
anime?
trying to say?
I'm trying to find out what your favorite anime is.
Like, motherfucker he trying to put me on the spot talking about,
bro, I
know you like anime, don't you?
Wait, if I have to go check one out, what should I go check out?
Naruto.
Yeah, Naruto's a good anime to start
I like
off.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I hear
that. I mean, you should already watch it.
I used to love that shit, but Naruto, dog, is just something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, check
it's
out.
It's real heartfelt type shit. You know
and they got some real life shit going on.
Yeah, it remind me of people in the hood, bro.
Yeah, they some gang members. They gang members. They be banging on each other.
Real right. But like, you know, cause you know, like, he was like really the epitome of nothing.
He was an orphan.
And people think it's cartoons, bro, but it's not, bro.
No, anime is for adults.
Story, bro. It ain't for kids.
You know, girls might be like, "You watching them little cartoons?" I'm like, "Yes."
The depressing ass cartoons.
That's what my girl said. You watching them little cartoons, and I'm like, "You call that shit a little cartoon?" One more time.
Nah, hey, I guarantee you, if she sat down and watched it, she would cry.
Nah, bro, that girl.
I guarantee
I tried
she
to get
would
her
cry,
to watch.
though.
Nah, she just get nightmares, bro. I can't do it. Can't do it.
You game it all?
I can't watch that. Yeah.
What you be playing and shit?
I mean, you know the typical shit, Call of Duty,
Okay,
Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
shit.
I fuck with Final Fantasy. Yeah,
you know. So I play the role playing games, open world. I used to actually work for a game company called Bethesda, or some people say Bethesda.
You worked with them? That's what's up. Okay. Were you
I
like
used to be a game master for Elder Scrolls. That shit used to be live as fuck.
Okay.
That shit used to
What other games did they make and shit? because I feel like I played one. I didn't play Elder Scrolls, but I know that company, so I used to play one of their shits heavy.
I used to play the fucking damn, I ain't been there so long. It was Morrowind, and then you had the one that was on 360. I know Patrick know it because I know he look like he play games.
I don't think Patrick play games.
You don't play games, Patrick? Damn,
he's not a
It's
gamer.
on the tip of my tongue. It's a Viking, but it's a part of Elder Scrolls. I just don't.
Okay.
They said it's been a while.
I like Nintendo.
I feel like they might have done something with Fallout at one point. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think if they did something with Fallout, I fuck with Fallout heavy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You play Zelda?
No, I never got into Zelda. I didn't really get into Mario too much.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Breath of the Wild is probably like my favorite.
Which one is that on? The Switch?
Yeah.
That's the new one, right?
Badass.
It looked dope. They just need to go ahead and get that title to PlayStation because them graphics don't be hitting.
Nah,
The graphics suck.
Them graphics.
That's why I don't get into it. But I like the little flute.
Oh, no, you know what I'm saying? I got an OLED, man.
I'm talking
OLED,
about the
stop playing
Switch,
with
bro.
me, dog. Yeah,
My
shit,
phone
the
more
Switch.
powerful than that damn
Man,
Switch,
come on,
man.
bro. Don't do my Switch like that. I got the OLED, bro.
They over there talking about state of the art 64-bit graphics. Like, brotherfucker, this is 2023. Why y'all still got the type of
on the
graphics?
cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had the PlayStation, bro, I'll play God of War, bro. And that's
God of War is a legit title.
bro.
Yeah, God of War.
That's
is a
probably
legit
like the
title.
best game I've ever played, bro. Like,
It's alright.
what?
It's alright.
Nah.
Well, have you played the most recent one?
I haven't played the most recent one, so I don't have any.
I would
played
say the
first-
one that came out 6 years
whooping
ago.
Thor,
and then
bro.
this one.
I played the first three. You know what I'm
What's
saying? So 1, 2, and 3 and shit. And then after that, I fell off of them. You know
Bro,
what I'm
you
saying?
was smoking by then. That's why.
No, I got into my career
Meth.
and I got into
Boy was hitting the pipe.
I stopped playing games for 10 years because I got into the studio job and I didn't want to have distractions.
Damn. So
You know
I was
what I'm
coming
saying?
up here still playing games, and you was like, I gotta mix his vocals. Like,
Yeah, straight up.
damn.
was
I mean, that's
having no
commitment,
fun.
though.
Yeah.
Nah, that's that money. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying? Yeah, trying to get that bread.
Yeah, straight
Hey,
up. Well,
man,
I wanted to
my
get
butt.
good. I wanted to get good, man, because I wasn't good when I first started.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
made it there.
You was
man.
at Fish Street Studios when you first started.
Hell yeah.
I love that studio.
Yeah, I think
Not
I met you probably about a year or a year and a half into doing it. You know what I'm saying? I've been an intern for a year. I think I met Jay McCall 6 months into working.
Hey, y'all been rocking for a long time.
Yeah,
man.
we've been around.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've been
for a
around
minute.
for a while because, like I said,
Chris had long hair when I met him.
he had
It
a
wasn't
short.
that long.
He looked like Nick Carter when I met him. He looked like the damn Backstreet Boy. When I met him. Am I? That's what he looked like. Your fire. He'd be like,
Stupid
"Am I,
as
bro?"
hell. Nah, hell nah.
Doing choreography and shit.
And then Tone tagged me in some fucking weird ass post today where he's like,
Bro, that shit look like you though, bro. Don't lie, bro.
we got the same hair, fam, but that
That
dude
shit
don't
was-
look
You got
like
a twin.
He wanted to be my twin.
Man, let me see that
Goddamn.
twin, bro.
I gotta show him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that shit lame.
Got your doppelganger out here. That's crazy. We all got somebody that look like
Hey, but he's hood, so he's like, I got it on me. You know what I'm saying? He had a whole bunch of stacks, and then he said, and I got it on me.
and he got it on him. Okay.
He had look, there you go. Hold on. I'm dead, bro. That's locked, bro.
That's not me, man.
That's Peso Pasado.
Peso Pasado,
Yeah, bro.
That motherfucker is really big. That's a big
That dude-
motherfucker.
Nah, you know, he's bigger than you, bro.
Yeah,
I think that
that's a
cat
big
got.
boy.
I think he got a song with Quinn. I ain't gonna cap. I found
real?
out about him like 2 years ago and shit. Yeah, he had done a song with him and shit.
Man, shout out to
dope.
Quinn and that fan, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout
man.
out Quinn,
Yeah,
man, doing the thing, representing for the city and shit.
Man, little bro going up, man. I'm telling you, bro. Even more, bro. I'll be
He
seeing him
focused,
more
man.
and more.
He don't stay in the bullshit, and he, you know what I'm saying.
He leave it alone.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers got a lot of shit to say about him. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the city, bro. It just be like that.
You know,
But
he ain't seeing none of these. He don't
ain't
see
saying
none of
shit.
these haters, bro.
Yeah,
and that's how he's supposed to
He
keep
leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
You ever got into battle rapping, fam?
Man, you know, some people always be like, "Yeah, I used to do it." I tried.
You tried? Who'd you go against?
Huh?
Who'd you go against?
It was an event at the Travis Expo Center.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Was it like the Texas Battle League or some shit?
Nah, it wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I wasn't. That was years after what I did.
Oh, okay.
This was like 06. I was barefaced and everything.
Yeah.
Texas Battle League came about 3-4 years after.
I remember that. Yeah.
Nah, I didn't like none of the. I don't like a lot of people, so
It's good. You talk shit about them.
And no, it's not that because unfortunately our city got a lot of fake ass niggas in the city, and a lot of them was on Texas Battle League. So I'm just
shit.
It is what it is, and a lot of folks be capping and fronting, and you're not finna get in front of my face and tell me what you gonna do to me. That's just not how I operate.
You see these battle raps where they'll be getting like right in their face and shit, like an inch away from them.
I mean, that's different. Like when you know what, if when you as a professional, you operate as a professional.
Yeah.
But this is a small city that grows.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like I know Tone knows somebody that knows me. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know my cousin knew Tone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody knows somebody that knows somebody. Yeah. So you can't talk a certain type of way when I know how you grew up.
Yeah, that's
or
not
I know
you.
how you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not you. I don't be nothing. I ain't nothing that I don't claim to be. You know what I'm saying? I keep my nose out the streets. I ain't in the streets.
Yeah.
So you ain't finna catch me talking about the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I say what I say from an outside perspective, but other than that, you ain't finna hear me talking about like I know what the fuck is going on, because I don't. But in a sense to how a lot of people operate in our city, man, it's just a lot of fugaziness.
Yeah,
I think a lot of artists, they see it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They see it and then they talk about it, but they don't do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's cool to be a street reporter. I ain't tripping on that because, like I say, we all done been in situations where you just happen to be on the scene or you happen to be around people that you know. That's cool. That's one thing. But talking like you doing something when we know you're not doing nothing, like you won't bust a fucking grade.
I be like tripping out on my brothers because they be on the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They ain't saying none of the shit that they do. They like the punchlines.
Exactly.
You know
because I mean, what is understood don't need to be said. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. If somebody peacocking out here doing a bunch of this, you already putting a target on your back, and I mean, a real motherfucker's gonna recognize that you fake anyway.
What do you think about like the drill scene?
Man, that shit's, to me, I mean, from an old hair perspective, I liked it when Chief Keef was originally coming out, but then
2011, 12.
But it's the veil unfolds, you start to see what's really behind it, and it's really heartbreaking seeing the energy that come behind it.
Yeah,
so
the influence.
While I like the energy of the music, because they really doing what they saying, it's also it's intoxicating and it's poisoning, like on some real shit. And I hate to say that. I really hope these young brothers get they mind right. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Get their mind right. Because it's definitely detrimental to themselves and the people around them. So
respect, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of bullshit come behind that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to sound like the one who don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do this or don't do that, because we was doing shit.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? In our ages, we were doing shit that people before us was looking at. Like, why y'all doing that?
Yeah. But I think drill influenced these kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, they don't even box it out no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it ain't.
Back in the day,
it
was rumbles in the project. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But nobody getting shot. You know what I'm saying?
Take your shirt off.
Yeah, real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Take your motherfucking shirt off.
You get in the square, bro, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And usually that brought friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn, imagine getting your ass whooped and you got to be friends with the motherfucker that whooped your ass.
You see, I lived it. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been whooped before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we done all took L.
Partners. You know what I'm saying?
We done all took L.
Yeah, man. But it's not like that no more. These kids, bro. Especially, I think, because of this.
It's cloud chasing.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Cloud demon is serious.
You get back then, you got whooped and you just got whooped.
Yeah.
Now that shit's all over the internet, bro.
Your ego is forever tested.
That
after you get
shit.
videotaped.
You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's why they don't take that whooping no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why they'd rather bust.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That's that throwing hands, bro. You get life.
But here's the thing: it's like
life.
You got teenagers, and a lot of these cities that have a high crime rate have strict gun laws, and I don't care what anybody say. You can't have strict gun laws and countless amount of firearms on the street.
Yeah,
something ain't adding up. See, here in Texas, obviously, open carry.
Yeah.
Anybody, you know, as long as you ain't got no felony, you can carry, go, you know, grocery shopping, fucking wash clothes.
Yeah.
But in a place where they're saying can't nobody carry guns, and everybody who got guns are 15 and up.
Straight up, yeah.
Little teenagers out here killing each other.
13, bro.
Yeah. Really. That's why they call it Chirac, because in Iraq you used to have 11, 12-year-olds walking around with AKs and shit.
Yeah. You don't see that in Austin. Not as much. I do see some young cats.
It fluctuates, but I've noticed a lack of morale with our young youth, and that's because it's the sign of the times. It's the generation that they growing up in, and I ain't knocking them because we not there yet. We already older. We already had our shortcomings.
Man, but our like idols when we were younger and shit would be like Nas.
They was players.
They were talking.
They was players. Most of our idols was playboys. You know what I'm saying? They was players. They was all about getting hoes. You know what I'm saying? Getting money
and shit.
Getting hoes. They had a piece on them. You know, they had a piece. And some niggas was robbers. Some of the rappers we like was go out there and take your shit. But for the most part, everybody was a player.
And I was on some Pac shit, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? It was more like revolutionary type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That kind of shit, yeah. That shit, those kind of bars.
That shit is dead now.
Yeah, Pac is my favorite, too.
That shit is dead, bro. Like there ain't nobody like that no more, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can't replicate too.
Who's the upcoming artist that you dig though?
In Austin?
Nah, just in general. You know what I'm saying? You have anybody who's like standing out to you right now that's not from our gen? One of these younger cats?
If I had to be honest, I do like Lil Baby.
Okay.
He dope.
I do like how I noticed that his music is. He used to be a lot less conscious of what he says, and now you can tell that he's gotten in a mode where he knows what he says affects people. Yeah. So he's maneuvering around the industry. Because he's getting paid now. Yeah. So he's a lot smarter. So I notice his growth. And other than that, yeah, I like Lil Baby.
There's one song he did a couple years ago. That was when all the riots were going down in 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that song. Yeah.
And yeah, that had a big impact. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty big movement. That he hadn't done anything like that yet, and that was kind of revolutionary. That was like a Pac moment for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
definitely.
I think that he said he really wasn't going to aim for that kind of much more music because he felt like it just wasn't what he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just another trinket in his armor. You know, music, you get to express yourself, and you shouldn't be contained. By music. Yeah. You know, and don't let people contain you like, oh, well, I know you for doing this. So if you don't do what I know you for, then don't count on me listening or supporting you. Yeah. Music is an expression. Man. And we being humans, nigga, we got 1,000 million expressions. So,
real shit.
So you should be able to express however many of those feelings that you're feeling. And if you are an artist, whether it's a visual artist or, you know, a dancer or a songwriter or a producer, you should test all of that. Yeah. You know? We get too constricted, and hip hop a lot of times. I don't want to say hip hop now. I want to say rap. The rap industry, the bubble of that makes you feel constricted. But hip hop is an expression. You got 5 different art forms in hip hop, so you shouldn't feel constricted at all because you got graffiti, you got break dancing, b-boy, you got rap, you got like all of these other things. You know what I'm saying? Poetry and shit like that. You got all of these elements wrapped into one. And that's why hip hop was so, how can I say, embracive when it first came out. Yeah. And then, of course, it got corporatized once we got to the mid-90s, late 90s. And then now we're fighting a monster that's very, all but, undefeatable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So a lot of people need to get back to the roots.
It'll change. It may not go back. Does. It may not go back, but it could change into something better. Bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's only so many people that you could drill on. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, for sure. I think
people are getting tired of listening to that shit.
That shit ain't really got no ceiling. You only can kill so many people so many different times. Yeah. I ain't even, and that, like I said, I ain't trying to throw no shade. It's just the reality. It's like you only can do so much debauchery, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like it's going to be a very drastic change. When it goes from that, it's going to be something so completely different that people are just like getting away from that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or it's just going to be another variation of it, but.
Yeah. There got to be a point where you just want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always look at, like, the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the reasons I did that Go Dumb song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because, bro, I see that time, and it was a time to be alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a time to catch HIV,
early
cocaine,
80s. I was
heroin.
Early 80s, bro.
I mean, you
there
talking about
there
fun. Yeah, they was having fun.
There was partying, bro, early 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were partying. Motherfuckers was partying.
That boy's funny.
That's when Bill Cosby was his most motherfucking prominent in the early 80s. Bill was putting in work.
You would have seen him.
Bill was putting mad work in at Club 54. All of them.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's how it is, bro.
He was like the 80s. I like the 80s. I mean, I like the 80s for that too. You know what I'm saying? But
music wise, bro, got it.
I mean, where you think the music was inspired from? You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, you hit a fucking 8-ball and you go in there and make some magic. Rick James, come on, bro. Like,
it's a hell of a drug.
Man, I was talking to you the other day about AI and shit and where I see it going. I don't think I've told them yet, so I wanted to say it now. I believe we were having a conversation. I was telling you that I think that AI is going to evolve to a point to where labels are going to, they pretty much define what's going on in the industry. You know what I'm saying? What's on the radio and shit. So I bet the new contract labels are going to try to sign artists with is like a year contract where they have you record like 60 songs to drop like 3 of them.
Yeah.
They get your shit out there so that people fuck with your voice and they fuck with your sound. And after that year, they're probably going to tell you, hey, we also signed your rap name in there. Yep. So now we own TFlasha. You can't use that name anymore. As soon as you're off the label, they're gonna drop more TFlasha songs with your voice AI'd. So watch out.
They're gonna put a white man behind like on the album covers and shit.
The artist formerly known
as TFlasha. Like, I could have sworn he was black. Like, nah, he been white this whole time.
But that's really where I see it going, man. They gotta
monetize it. I mean, obviously that's what they're doing now. I mean,
they won't have to pay you anymore after that first little deal for a year. You're gonna be like, a year? That's nothing. I'll fucking do it. The last dude I saw do this shit, he's everywhere now. You sign onto that shit, and you find out, they dropped.
Well, yeah, because people at the end of the day, they're gonna take the fast money. You know, a lot of how the industry evolves and maneuvers is because a lot of people take the fast money.
Yeah.
So you say, well, if I take this check now, I'm set. You know, I can set my family up with a house or hell, I could buy whatever I want to buy me within this means, and then not knowing down the road that you're gonna take a tremendous L and you're gonna set not just yourself back, but a lot of people that come after you back. Yeah. So a lot of people tend to take the money. And I ain't talking about getting a deal. I'm just saying in general, a lot of people have that me first. And if I can set myself first, I'm good. But then you'll end up bad. And then, like I said, you open the floodgates for everybody else to take a L alongside with you.
I always feel like that's why they got Tory Lanez locked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as he was out that contract, I mean, bro, what did he do there? He dropped that NFT, bro. Like for $, or something like that. Something crazy.
Yeah, he did some crazy shit.
Yeah, he made like $1 million in like.
So so are we expecting our sisters to be watching this? Because look, by no means, I'm just bullshit.
nah,
I'm just bullshit. But I mean,
I feel like, bro, there's more to whatever.
What happened to him?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Tone. There's a very intricate issue that goes alongside hip hop and race, right? And although Tory Lanez is technically by color what you would consider a black person of African descent, Tory Lanez is Canadian.
I know.
He's not American.
I know.
But when Tory did all of this, like or accused allegedly, black men got all the flack for it. Black American men took tremendous L's with all they ladies. Like, even with me laying down at night and my girl is mad and I don't know why she mad. And then I'm like, well, you all right? Why the fuck would Tory shoot Meg? I'm like, why? Like, what? Like, why? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we have people that are not a part of our culture, regardless of how they look, come over here and perpetuate negative stereotypes that are already on top of us. So my issue with Tory is that he may or may not be guilty about what happened, and it may have been some ulterior motive why he's in the shit that he's in. But nonetheless, he came over here perpetuating something that's not a part of his culture where he's from. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. I don't give a fuck how Toronto looks now. But Toronto on his worst day ain't even fucking San Antonio on a day that the Spurs win a championship. So I want people to understand that y'all motherfuckers be coming from places, and Austin's relatively a safe city. But I would walk in Toronto with 1,000 chains on my neck and dare a motherfucker to do something because I'm American. I'm not going to even lie to you. Them motherfuckers will open the red carpet for the average American, let you eat with their family and shit like, hey, he from Texas. I ain't even no fucking celebrity. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm speaking on experience because that's what those type of people do from different places. But don't come here and perpetuate something that you're not, and then cry, I'm being wrongfully accused. Welcome to the club. Why would you come here knowing that you're different and say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go try out and do my best impression of being a hood nigga. That's silly. That's career suicide.
Yeah,
that's the reality. So, but I also get what you're saying. He had a lot of tracks that he was working on with his labels, and his labels were being very difficult with getting his samples cleared and getting his work cleared, trying to stall him out. So I will say, once he got out of whatever contract and binding situation and he's able to fully capitalize on his works, I mean, there is a trend when motherfuckers get their ownership, they start going to jail and raping 1,000 people and dying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Prince, Mike, R. Kelly. Yeah. Man, it is a trending thing. So, you know, I ain't a fool either. I mean,
bro, like, we're not blind, though.
Yeah.
And we're not dumb.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel like what happened to Tory, bro. The whole situation is a fucked up situation. Shouldn't even been put in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's a reoccurring pattern, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They get out these labels, they start getting their own money, and then something happens.
Man, do you know what? So I didn't really keep up with the shit too much. So did he get like an attempted murder charge?
Nah, you don't.
He was found guilty.
He shot her foot, right?
I don't know what he did.
No, I would, bro. They said, nah.
He looked at the camera.
I don't know what he did.
It's crazy.
I don't know what he did.
They're saying he shot her foot, right?
That's what they're saying, yeah.
Okay, so 22 years for shooting somebody's
foot.
There
wasn't no gunpowder on him, though.
Okay, so
that's impossible.
Yeah,
it's impossible.
Yeah. But
I smell gun smoke on me for like 3 days after shooting a goddamn gun.
For real.
To get 22 years for shooting a foot is just kind of crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
then somebody spit at somebody and get 70 years or some shit. I mean, yeah, man. It
was a political figure, right?
Man, it was a regular nigga off the street.
What?
It's just so crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not
70 years.
Yeah, they threw a 70 piece at his ass.
That's weird, bro.
That's
crazy.
I mean, I think people, like I said, I think it's hard when you kind of give them. I think whenever you give somebody a leeway to say, "Oh, we noticed that there is a trend with this person."
Yeah.
Let's see if a scenario that he puts himself in can involve mayhem, pandemonium. I mean, based on the evidence and like I said, just what was going on, it seemed like it was some type of weird love triangle. And I ain't never been in one, but I know the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I know the motherfuckers can get grimy, you know, because somebody going to be mad.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. So I don't know.
Hey,
I heard somebody got immunity in that, and that was kind of weird to me. So, I mean, but whatever.
That's wild.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's wild as fuck. Like,
you been keeping up with Jamie Foxx at all?
Yeah, I noticed. I mean, I don't know if he dead or what, bro. And look, I ain't trying to put that on nobody, but you know, if you're a fan of Jamie Foxx, you know, send your prayers out to him. I personally think he took a hit and he might be doing rehab. That's what I'm thinking. And
he
like
took
I said,
hit of what?
I'm saying he took a hit when he got sick, like I think he had like an aneurysm or some shit. And that's like kind of like stroke type stuff.
Yeah.
So if you took a hit like a stroke, you got to do rehab. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be seen Like,
all messed up.
Yeah, like I said, like when I was in the hospital, I didn't. Outside of the people that was already coming to see me, I didn't want nobody to see me because I couldn't walk and do shit.
Eat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I couldn't eat. Yeah, I couldn't.
That shit right there, bro.
He did have a stroke last month. I think I remember reading something about that.
I remember when COVID first came, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, I couldn't eat for like.
Yeah, I heard you got messed. You was messed up.
I almost died,
bro. I was out of there.
The COVID
bro.
came almost took your head off.
Yeah, not real shit, bro. And I wasn't. And you know the messed up thing is it wasn't like a coma, bro.
No,
I mean I could feel
it was
all
suffering.
the pain. I could feel all the bro, like for real, like, bro. Bro, body aches was crazy. I mean I couldn't breathe right, bro. Like I couldn't, bro. There was I didn't sleep 48 hours, bro.
I know that.
I took like 3 or 4 melatonin gummies and
you got to take half a bottle, bro.
Whatever I could,
NyQuil and Benadryl and
whatever I could to sleep, bro. I mean, I took it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nothing, bro.
Nah, it wasn't gonna work. Your body was trying to keep you up so it can fight.
And bro, it was horrible, bro.
Yeah, that COVID shit.
I lost like 20 something pounds in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Like, for
That's
real,
crazy,
bro.
man.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you.
I caught it last year and shit. And it fucked my chest up. I had to quit smoking for a whole month and shit. And
you ain't quit for no whole month.
A whole month, fam. Yeah, it was crazy. And I thought I was done.
Yeah, for real.
I couldn't breathe. Like
I quit for a whole month.
Yeah, hey, that was good for me, man. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't stopped since I was 19. So shit. It's been a while.
Yeah, bro. COVID hit me hard, bro.
I went to an AA meeting. I'm 30 days clean.
Off of what? Marijuana.
Marijuana. They like, if you don't get your ass up out of here. Like, this for the real drugs, motherfucker.
That shit funny. Hey man, we're actually gonna play one of your verses from an old cipher that you did. So I'm gonna have Thaddeus pull that up so we can get it going. You know what I'm saying?
I thought his name was Patrick.
He goes by Thaddeus.
Oh, okay.
Thaddeus,
Cool.
Patrick.
It's funny because the only Thaddeus I know was a black dude, and that shit used to throw me off. I mean, my name is Tyler, so I mean, it's worse names out there. You got motherfuckers named Myers.
This is the old
Dudes
cipher.
quick to switch teams like LeBron James.
You love saying that shit. God damn. It's back when I had hair now. George Foreman.
A lot of boys making noise in the city, but clearly I must be going deaf. Oh, you blew up? Well, I ain't get the bomb threat. Seem a little far-fetched. I dudes claim to be stars of the show when they ain't even on set. There's no question that we the best. Tap them on a stretcher like EMS. Ball, all I see is net. You be in and out them stars thinking y'all the shit, but I'ma call that you really need to call it quits. Is you finished? Tell them with a slight sentence. A nice with it, burn a dark nigga light skin it. Whatever I touch, I kill. Got a severe illness of being real when I'm in the clinic. Dudes quick to switch teams like LeBron James, but they ain't shooters, y'all can miss me with the mood swings. This is business in the end, make no mistake. That mean my clique could get it too, nigga, no one's safe.
Woo.
Hard,
man. Okay. Yes, sir. You can stop it. Yes. That shit was dope, man. How'd you feel after you did that verse? You feel like you went the hardest on that cipher?
No, I didn't feel like that.
No? Oh, okay.
You ever feel like that?
I don't like feeling. Like, when it comes to music, I don't like. I mean, when I say I don't like feeling, it's like I always try to look in perspectives of like where somebody else is coming from with their verse. If they put a song together, it's like, okay, well, where are they coming from? And I always try to bond with the person. If I do a song with somebody, I always try to I only listen to local rap, so I don't really like when I brought up Lil Baby. That's just kind of because I hear Lil Baby on the radio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if I'm gonna listen to rap, I only listen to local rap.
Okay.
So I always like to see artists grow.
Who went the hardest on the cipher?
On that cipher?
Yeah.
You want me to be politically correct?
Be however you want to be, man.
I mean, I think Anya, being Anya and having the female presence, I think she kind of get that edge.
Anya's super talented, man.
Yeah, she's fantastically talented. So, you know, but I mean, hell, Jay McCall had a stupid verse, but you know who had the sleeper verse? Who? TPT.
TBT had a good verse. He's the one who started
TBT
the whole
low
thing.
key was the anchor.
Yeah,
because he was the first verse on the track.
Yeah.
So I mean, that to me, that's his job is to get somebody to listen to the next verse. And to me, he kind of had the sleeper verse. I think everybody just played their part. I liked Dub Fresh verse because it was just a different approach.
Yeah.
I like Scoot. Scoot was always he kind of got like this
Scoot was
calm
cool.
flow. So I always like how he delivers stuff. I just think everybody just.
I think
I'm gonna say this. It's the strongest cipher to ever come out of the city.
Yeah, it was dope.
It's the most consistent cipher. Outside, I think the second one was strong.
The second one was dope, too.
The second one was just as strong.
Yeah.
But I think this one was just because I'm on it.
Yeah, number 1 and number 2 are the 2 hardest for sure.
Yeah.
Man, I think my favorite line from this cipher right here is Jay. Whenever he said, "I'm nice like an Asian man with acrylic."
With acrylic,
man,
yeah. He had like all of these witty lines that you have to go back and listen to, and it's like he wasn't even punching. Like he wasn't even he because that's just how he is.
Yeah.
He don't have to punch you. You go listen to Jay McCall, he don't have to punch you because he gonna slide it in.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you gonna stand an 8 count because it's a delayed effect.
Yeah.
So that's just how he is as an artist.
You be thinking about the shit, we have to run it back again.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Listen, I'm like, did he really just get that by me? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So that's my big bro, man. So
Jay McCall, come out of retirement, fam. I'm tired of hearing this shit. You need to come out and do some more music.
He ain't coming back,
man.
He ain't coming back.
All right. Well, Flasha said you ain't. I'm saying you need to. Come on with it.
Why?
I mean,
times changed, bro.
He's at a place. I think he was always at a place where he's a behind the scene type of guy. Like, so I think him being talented, he was like, I shouldn't.
I guess that's how
have
you
to wear
met
so
him.
many hats. Yeah,
that's how.
That's how I met him.
I met him as Varsity. Yeah. Coming into the studio and knocking out a whole album in one day.
Like it was nothing.
Did another
I met him at a club.
He became
what was that club called? Headhunters.
Headhunters.
You ever been a Headhunter? It's dead now. But Headhunter, rat infested, roach infested. That shit was on TV and shit because it was so grungy and dirty.
Sounds like my kind of place, man.
It was live, man. You know what I'm saying? It was live. That's where I met him at. And then after that, he would just send me tracks and work with me and take me up under his wings.
The first song we did was what's it called? Letter to Zion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? The one
to
he
his
wrote
son.
For his son.
Yeah, man.
So what's crazy is he booked that studio session with me, right? And then 2 weeks later, he called me and he's like, "Hey, fam, I gotta go to the hospital because my son's being born." Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, okay, bro, we could reschedule." You know what I'm saying? So 2 weeks later, he comes in and he's like, "Man, I was gonna do this song with you that day, but then Zion came, so now I'm gonna do Letter to Zion today with you." And I was like, "Okay, that's how I met him and shit." And it was just crazy that he had booked a studio session to do a song for his son.
Yeah,
the same day.
The same day that his son was born. Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's how I can remember how long I've known him because how old Zion
is.
That's
crazy, bro. That is wild. Because when I look at it, I'm like, damn, I actually been around Chris for a long ass goddamn time.
I know, man. It's crazy. I've been in the cut. People just don't know, man.
Well, because people cheat. You know what I'm saying? People look. Artists in the city, stop being cheap.
And
like, if you gonna do music, like, I'm not telling you if you got your own setup at the crib not to record your references. That's not what I'm saying.
Man, as soon as you send your shit into somebody like me, who cares about the audio quality to get on something like the Brix,
definitely.
I hear that shit, and if it doesn't sound good, I don't even hit you back.
They be having a mama in the background yelling at them and shit. I told you to turn that goddamn stove off last night.
That shit suck.
You be in the background while you rapping and shit. I mean, just care about because y'all care about y'all image. This is what I'm gonna say about the artists now that I'm seeing. Y'all got y'all image on point. Look, we was some motherfucking bums in 2006. We was bummy. I mean, we might have some J's on our feet, but we some bummy. We were bums.
But our quality.
I mean, we was spending money in the studio. But y'all got the look. Like, every time I see y'all on the Brix, I be like, that looks like a rapper. That looks like a singer. That looks like, I be like, damn, they really look the part. But then I hear y'all song.
Nah, the Brix, I don't have no.
Nah, it's bullshit.
Who got bad quality?
Nah, but and then
like
also focus on building your catalog because I went to their shows. I went to a lot of the people that showed up on. I've been to their shows. I seen 1030 Montana perform, but he records here.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So his quality when he was on stage, his quality stood out because it was ready for the speakers.
Yeah.
A lot of other people.
They had that
didn't stand out.
Yeah,
the quality wasn't.
I mean, not even only that, bro. Like, since a lot of people come here, so I would take that into consideration and like invest This is like a time investment, meeting new faces investment. You know what I'm saying?
And I be telling y'all like tips and pointers that I find out from the industry and shit. You ask me something, I'll tell you. As long as it ain't about how do I do my shit, my recording and shit, I'll tell you what the fuck I know. You know what I'm saying?
But he's gonna give you the information.
I ain't gonna give you everything on my engineering shit.
So how did you do this particular thing that I won't have to come back here no more?
Watch.
You should watch recording.
For real?
Yeah, shit, record behind me. I don't give a fuck.
You just see fingers moving and shit.
Hey, that's crazy because that's how I learned how to do videos.
That's funny as hell.
I was watching. You know what I'm saying? I paid attention.
That boy said press space 1 and 3. Looking ass.
Hey, man, but shit, we running in about 45, 50 minutes right now on the podcast. I appreciate you coming out here tonight, man, so we can talk about
man,
some
it's
stuff.
all love, man. Appreciate it for letting me come through.
Yes, sir. We about to switch over to reaction videos. So if y'all want to see that shit, just check us out in like an hour. We'll have them up. You know what I'm saying? And make sure to follow at the.brix.official. That's Brix with an X. Follow my boys.
Tom Brigante on everything.
What's your Instagram?
TFlasha at everything. And remember, hate. I hate all of you motherfuckers.
Hell yeah. Hey, and before we go, shout out to G Bully, man. You need to or Von Doom, you know what I'm saying? We need to get the shit going again. The Austin Hip Hop Awards, man. That was cool for the culture. I think it was a dope movement you had.
Just
going.
don't let certain people on them ciphers, bro, because I still kind of,
Man, you know what you're doing with it, but we need it going again, bro. It's good for the culture. And outside of that, bro, we'll just catch you on the next one.